can't see a damn thing fake guap. I can't see a damn thing fake guap. Yeah, they like Stevie, they can't see me, they won't beat me. I'm in that guinea, looks like zucchini. Wanna feed you, and they need me. She won't please me, cause she need me.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Bro Up Podcast with your boy KP and your boy Joe Flo.
What's up, man?
Nothing much, man. We got two special guests on today, first timer and a reoccurring guest. Our boy Joseph Carrizales.
Yeah. OG, baby.
OG Joseph. And then of course, reoccurring guest. He got his dreads done up. He think he Najee Harris now. That boy Kevin.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Well, we'll get right to it, man. Obviously, we took a little bit 2-week hiatus off for the last 2 weeks, just kind of get stuff together. We're going to be back on it, trust me, every week. But we got a lot of stuff to talk about. There's been some crazy stuff happening. The NBA playoffs have already jumped off to a crazy start. So I'll pose this question to Kevin. How did you like that the NBA play-in tournament?
I like it. I just don't like. I think it should just be just for the 8th seed. I think if you were the 7th seed, you shouldn't have to fight for a spot. I think they should just leave it as the play-in tournament. Whoever's the 9th and 10th, I think whoever's the 9th and 10th, they play each other, and then they play the 8th seed, and they have to beat the 8th seed twice to get the 8th seed.
So you got to have a little series.
Yeah, I think that's how they should do it. Because it's still, no matter what, it's still 2 games or whatever. But I feel like the 7th seed shouldn't have to play to get in.
Okay. Joseph, what about you? What you think, bro?
I liked it just because of the amount of games. I guess it was cut off by 10 games this year. I mean, it was cool for the past 2 years, but I'm good without it. I think they're doing a little too much, especially going into next year where they're anticipating a full season. I think that's not going to be required. I mean, it's cool because you're adding that factor of the unpredictability, anything can happen. But I think I agree. I agree going forward. I mean, if you want to keep it, just keep it to the AC.
Yeah, I think that they should do what they did in the bubble. So you got to be within a certain amount of games to even have the conversation about them having it. Because Memphis got in, of course, but Memphis was 7 games back of Golden State. So it's then what was the point of the regular season if all you got to do is finish in 10th? 10 out of 12?
Yeah, and every Spurs fan in San Antonio knows we should have not been in that playing game. There's no way. No way.
Yeah, there was no reason to be up in that shit at all. You're right.
Y'all got ran too. Ja was not playing with y'all.
Oh, it wasn't even Ja. It was Dylan Brooks that killed us.
Hey, what's cool? What's cool? Yes, sir. Oregon Ducks, baby. Good old Dylan Brooks. Well, we'll keep it moving from that. Obviously, with that being said, NBA playoffs is moving already. So we've seen some crazy games this weekend. I think the most interesting one was yesterday. Was actually Lakers and Suns. So it looks like Chris Paul is done. I think he's done for the series.
He's cursed, man.
Joe, what you think, man? What you think?
First, we're going to Chris Paul, man. He has to be cursed, bro. There's something going on with him. Every playoff run, he get, injured. So I don't know what he did, man. It's that Illuminati shit or something. But I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to see the Suns go.
Well, at least he got State Farm, so.
He's
yeah, right. He'll be fine. But I did want to see the Suns do something, but I think without Chris Paul, I don't think they'll be able to.
They done. They toast.
Yeah, I think Lakers take it.
Yeah, they need that leadership from Chris Paul because it's a locker room presence, that vet presence. I mean, with the Suns, with the squad that they got, it's a new team. It's a young team, inexperienced in the playoffs. So having Chris Paul there, that's that factor that they would definitely need on the court. So without Chris Paul, that's a huge blow.
Well, I'll pause. I'm gonna say it didn't matter if Chris Paul played or not. You got 23 on the other side. Good old King James. It don't matter who over there. Like Shannon say, skip. I'll go to battle with 23 any day. Any day.
Hey, but was his arm hurt though on that play?
No, but you got to sell it. Kevin, do he get foul calls?
Nah, not really. Yeah, he don't.
He got to manufacture them some way.
But
man.
On that play, I mean, Chris Paul did yank down on his arm. When he yanked down on his arm, it immediately took me back to when freaking Kelly Olynyk did it to K Love.
Okay.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh, hopefully he just separated
okay,
LeBron's
I
shoulder.
see, okay, yeah, you're right. I see that.
But he didn't have to lay on the ground for 30 minutes like that, though.
No, they're comparing it to that dude from the Mets where he got hit in the face with that baseball. He got up in 32 seconds. Come on.
Hey, man. So, hey, look, LeBron ain't got no pain threshold. This is what it is, man. All right, so I get
2 rings. Remember, he saw 2 rings.
He saw 3.
Oh, 3 rings. Oh,
if you see, hey, look. So I'm gonna post it on here. But if you see the picture, Draymond dug into that nigga's eye.
Well, you know what he did because it was red as fuck. Yeah, you're right. It was red as fuck.
Yeah, but I don't know the 3 rims. I mean,
he said.
So I just shot at the middle one. Yeah. Oh man, I'd have been poked in the eye before. Pause. But I ain't never seen no triple vision.
Yeah, nah.
So Joseph, who you got for MVP? Jokic or Steph Curry? Because I'm disqualifying Embiid because the nigga missed 75 games this season.
I think it should be Jokic, but I think Steph's gonna get it. I think Steph's gonna get it. But Jokic, he's been putting up some numbers. I mean, when's the last time a quality big man like him actually got MVP?
Yes.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while. And he's putting up numbers, but I think Steph's gonna take away.
So you don't consider Giannis a big?
He is, but he's like that stretch big. Jokic, he's gonna
This nigga don't shoot.
You trying.
Yeah, trying.
He's thinking he's a stretch big, but Jokic, he's gonna put you in the post and he's gonna work you. But I think the voters are gonna think of what happened recently with Steph. Steph's been hot, so yeah. I think they're gonna give it to Steph.
Kevin, who you got? Jokic or Steph?
Jokic, because I feel that if you don't miss games and you've been there all season, like and it's not like he didn't put up any numbers. Like he got his team to the 3 seed. Or the 3, what are they? The 3? Yeah, the 3 seed.
Yeah, 3 seed.
There should be no reason why he shouldn't win it, but if they give it to Steph, it's gonna be a lot of players pissed off especially because Damian Lillard came out and said it. He was like, I put up the same number Steph did last year, and y'all didn't put me into consideration because we wasn't the top 3 seed or whatever. The Warriors didn't even make the playoffs. Yeah. So it'd be a different story if he would have, even if he would have made like maybe the 6th seed as like the Warriors. If they made 6, then I could see them saying, okay, Steph, you got him to the 6th seed without Clay and without Wiseman and all them. But it should deep down, it should go to Jokic. But I think it's going to be very close. I don't think it's going to be like even if Steph does win it, it's not going to be like Steph blew everybody out the water. It's going to be close.
So Joe, I got a question for you. Are we giving Steph a pass? Like, I think that are we giving Steph a pass because there's no Klay Thompson? Because we don't give LeBron that pass. We don't give KD that pass. We don't give Russell Westbrook that pass. Damian Lillard, the second player is not there. He still got Draymond. He still got Kelly Oubre. So are we giving Steph a pass? Because I think with Klay, they were a 73-win team, right? Are we giving them a pat? They lost 1 piece. Shouldn't he be able to win 40 games?
Yeah, but I think I don't think with those players you've seen it as bad as it looked, where it's like, holy shit.
He got Wiggins. That's 20 a night.
Oh, man, but
you can't say that though, Joe, because nigga LeBron took Booby Gibson and El Galskis.
No, but
yeah,
very true. He did, but in the East, he did that. He did that in the East when he was like the best player on the planet. But I mean, damn, like you clearly see how good Steph is compared to the next fucking person on his team. But
you can say the same thing about Miami though, because Jimmy Butler, other than Bam, he don't really have superstars on his team, and he made it to the finals last year. And he's not on the same level, superstar level as Steph is.
I think just us as fans, we just came with that expectations that they're supposed to be doing that.
You're right.
I think we came to the realization they're supposed to be doing it. And then we see Steph, it's like, it seems like we're naturally giving him that pass.
Yeah, because it's been 2 years. So last year he was hurt, which I'll give him a pass. Like last year you hurt. You can't play. But you had a whole year off. You should.
I guess I've never seen anybody triple teamed in like 4-man on one person at one time.
I'm sharing that picture of LeBron in the finals with all 5 Spurs players around that nigga.
I've never seen it. I'm like, holy shit. And everybody's like, I don't, Draymond can do whatever the fuck he wants. Because you saw when Draymond went for that layup.
Smoked it.
Fuck? That's where I was like, okay,
No one in
what the
sight, clearly.
Yeah, I was like, okay, what the fuck?
He could have dunked that hole. Like,
oh my god, bro. That's what I was like.
oh.
Yeah. So, but I do understand like what Joseph's saying too, though. It's like we're expected, right? We're expected to see that. So I do get that too.
Yeah, I can't give him a pass because, like I said, we could be comparing him. Like they have him on this all-time great trajectory already, and you can't give him that pass. Like he just can't, you know. So I mean, is he Ray Allen? Because Ray Allen never really did a lot by himself. Is he that caliber of player? Because they always say that Steph is like this guy that has changed the game, right? So everybody's shooting more threes because of the way Steph plays and yada yada yada. If you're gonna be that transcendent, you can't miss the playoffs. You can get eliminated, but you can't miss the playoffs.
And I think Steph, you're right. I think Steph, goes more with that second person. Like he needs that second person.
Okay.
Like with KD and LeBron, I don't think they need it.
Oh yeah, not at all. KD can do this shit in his sleep.
Yeah.
So San Antonio's own Wagner High School grad Jordan Clarkson won the six-man award this year. I ain't gonna lie, I'm really hyped about it. I don't know Jordan personally, but of course we've all met him. We've been around him before.
Yeah.
And I mean, putting San Antonio on the map because before this, man, it was Devin Brown. That was it. That was it.
We got love. You can't say great.
Come on, man.
That's all.
I forgot about that dude, man. Bro.
We got Torian Prince. He went to Warren High School.
Ain't nobody talking about Torian Prince, man.
Man, we got Shaq, dog.
We can't claim Shaq. Cole.
He don't even claim us. No.
He don't claim us.
Yeah.
He be agreeing with Chuck about the big old women, man. Come on.
What Chuck is that?
But I ain't gonna lie, I'm hyped about it. I'm a little I wasn't surprised. This game went to a whole nother level this year.
Yeah.
And he pulled that quote out that Kobe told him that he was going to the hole like a light-skinned dude. So he said this year his mentality switched. He was gonna, take it to the lane like a dark-skinned dude. So I don't know. He changed the look. My man got tattoos now.
When the fuck did he get tatted like that?
Yeah.
He's tatted up. Yeah.
They showed a fucking picture of him standing like Finn Balor his rookie year with the Lakers, and then now he was like just a nigga now.
Yeah.
But I think that's the perfect role for him, though. Like to me, he's not a starting point guard or starting two. Like he's someone that you have to bring off the bench because he's instant offense. He's gonna come in shooting or whatever. But I don't think he can be the one that actually can run your team. Like
Okay.
No, for sure. He's a spark plug off the bench.
And the good thing about that role is you can come in, you got no expectations really. Because if you have a bad game, it's just a bad game. You're not the star. You're not the nigga that's supposed to go out there and score 28 tonight. So you go 0 for 7, you're good. You can still go out there and make some plays. But coming off the bench, I mean, shit, that's extra. Like you said, it's instant offense. You scored 20 tonight. Like that's just added on top of Mike Conley. That's added on top of everybody, everybody else that's on the court. So, I mean, he had some highlight plays this year that I was like, nigga, like, where was this Jordan Clarkson 5 years ago? But he grew his game. Somebody that didn't grow their fucking game, and I wish niggas would stop talking about this. Fucking J. Cole is retiring from basketball.
Really?
Leave my boy alone, dog.
No, dog. No. That nigga needs to stick to music, dog. He scored the same amount of points any one of us could have scored in all them games. This nigga scored like 6 points in 5 games.
I think it was like 6 or 5, right? And then he had
in 5 games.
And I think he had 5 rebounds. I forgot what else he had. He had like 5 rebounds also or some shit like that.
Hey, he's just a person out there trying to live his dream, man.
That's the bullshit of it. No, so that's the bullshit of it. Because like I know, if that nigga name wasn't J. Cole, he wouldn't be in the league hoop. He wouldn't have been in that league hooping.
Well, oh no, of course. But I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure wasn't nobody watching them African games, but just to see him play. No one else is tuning in to watch them games.
Nobody's watching the game. Yeah. Only for
at least not right now.
Hell no.
And the only highlight I saw was him fumbling that loose ball and getting that assist. Luckily.
Yes. Yeah.
That and then the tip, the dude blew the fast break and then he grabbed it and put it back up.
Yeah.
I said,
this but it's funny that he retired right after evidently the best African player that they have over there. He called him out. He said that it's very disrespectful for him to be playing because he's taking up a roster spot and he's not a basketball player. And then right after that is when he was like, "Oh, I guess I'm gonna retire or whatever."
Yeah, say like
they put an African hit on that nigga. So, hit that nigga with a blow dart or something. J. Cole would have been out of there, dog. You can't lose J. Cole to no African West Nile disease.
But you know what got me, bro? He hooped different at Lifetime Fitness than he hooped in that African league. Like,
that's because he got real niggas out there guarding him.
Lifetime Fitness, J. Cole, is way different.
These are athletes. This isn't your uncle at Lifetime Fitness that you hooping with, man.
I was like, what the fuck happened? Yeah, bro. That was...
No, I guess.
But which is crazy too, because a lot of NBA players are like that. Like if you watch Ben Simmons in like the summer, Ben Simmons lights out from 3 at any gym, but won't attempt one in the NBA game at all.
You know,
you're right. Pressure, dog. That pressure being in that stadium. I mean, I don't know about the stadiums this year because there was nobody there, but I don't know. I guess just knowing niggas is watching you, they get shook.
Yeah,
niggas is shook.
That shit was horrible.
Terrible. So the NFL is.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. My bad. No. Go ahead.
To me, it looks like what it's gonna look like when Tim Tebow runs a route. Like that's exactly what I feel like. It's gonna look how J. Cole played is how Tim Tebow his route running looks. Like that's
leave my nigga Tebow out of this, dog.
I love Tebow.
Why?
He ain't gonna run no route, man.
He's gonna be waddling doing a dig route. No,
that's what I'm saying.
No.
You can see him run a Jason Witten route.
He's on the roster to be the goal line quarterback. They just got to put him in there as tight end because it'd be disrespectful as fuck to bring this nigga in as a quarterback after you just drafted one.
Okay.
Trevor Lawrence going to get protected on the goal line. That's all it is. Take Trevor Lawrence out, let Tebow run for 2 yards and a touchdown. He ain't catching no fucking routes, Joe. Come on, man.
They got him out there.
Dog, I'm tell you right now, whatever linebacker or safety lets Tim Tebow get the fuck open, cut their ass the next day. They gotta go. They gotta go right away. Well, we'll keep going, man. Speaking of football, speaking of pass catchers, Julio Jones went on goddamn First Take this week. I think he got sabotaged, but that's neither here nor there. Uncle Shannon called him. And he basically said he out of there, dog. He out of there. And we know he's not going to the Cowboys because he said he wants to win. Joseph, what do you see? I mean, there's a lot of teams out there. What do you see Atlanta? The stigma is a first round pick or something at value.
Yeah. A lot of what I've been seeing is they're just going to do a second round pick. So the debate is he worth a first round or a second round? And a couple of teams I've been looking at, he was linked to the Chargers. They're saying the Chargers. He was linked to the Titans. That's interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes to the Ravens. I'm not gonna lie. They need a receiver. He wants to win. The Ravens have that window, and they need a receiver. So it would be smart on the Ravens' end to go after him to secure that wide receiver position. So. I don't like it, but
I know you don't want to see that.
I
don't like it, but
I'm with you.
Joe, what you think? Where you gonna go? Where you gonna end up?
I think he's gonna go with the Colts. For some reason, man, the Colts like to do shit on the cool. I'm just telling you, watch. I really do think he might go to the Colts. I really do think it.
What do they give up? Because they're building for the future right now.
Exactly right. So I think they're okay with giving up that first or that second because they do got money. They do got that cap space. They got Ty on that less than because I think with the Ravens. The Ravens are going to give him a lot more money than what he is, what he's getting paid now. I think he's getting like the veteran minimal, even discounted. So I think they got enough room, man. I think what's that other receiver, Pittman? I think that's the other one that they have.
Yeah.
He's pretty good as well, but I think if they put Julio on there too, they have a scary ass offense.
They still got Ty. They got Zach Pascal.
Their quarterback is Carson,
Wentz,
correct?
Carson Wentz, yep. So I think they could do some work, man.
He said he wants to win. I don't see it. Kevin, where do you think he's going, man? Where
I think he ends up with
Julio,
the Titans, because he's been working out with Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Everyone on the Titans has been recruiting him, but I wouldn't be surprised if somebody wild like Arizona scoops him up because DeAndre Hopkins and all of them have been trying to recruit him too. And if he goes to Arizona, their offense is you already can't stop D-Hop. That means you can't double D-Hop. Because you're going to leave Julio one-on-one, but you can't double anybody because they still got Fitzgerald who is indecisive, and they picked up AJ Green. So you can't double anybody on their team.
Yeah, and that high speed offense, man.
Yes. I ain't gonna lie. I think he ends up in Baltimore. The reason why, obviously it's a team need. And then I think that certain organizations, and me and Kevin were talking about this, certain organizations just do things the right way. So somehow every year, Baltimore ends up getting some player for some wild ass like pick or something. So we got Calais Campbell for a 5th round pick. We end up going out and getting Marcus Peters for a 3rd string linebacker.
Yeah.
So somehow they always bamboozle other teams into shit. I think this could be the year. So we have, I think, 2 second rounds and 2 third rounds next year.
Mm-hmm.
So we can give up both, a second and a third, if they want both, and pull them right on in. So that's the only reason why I think that he may end up there. And then, of course, I mean, I think that's the only thing we're missing offensively. I think the running game is going to be insane again. But if you had Julio with Lamar Jackson and Hollywood, and then now we got Bateman coming out of college, I think the offense will pick up a notch, and then Kevin will be shitting himself because them DBs can't cover.
Still good.
They ain't covering.
Y'all got to do something this year, though, right? Because
we about to get Richard Sherman.
Oh,
Lamar's 5th year is next year.
Oh, next year. Okay.
Yeah, so he make 1.3 this year, and then his 5th year option is 23 next year.
Okay.
Okay, with that being said, because me and Kevin were talking about this earlier, the NFL cap is going up from 182 this year, 182 million to 208 million.
Yeah.
So Kevin, what do you see that affecting teams next year?
Oh, I definitely see it affecting teams as far as the fact of if someone gets a big contract, like, because I don't know who's the next person up, like Lamar, for instance, right?
Lamar and Baker.
Yeah.
They're not going to pay them. Well, not maybe Lamar might get it, but they're going to say, hey, this dude's getting, even though the cap's going up, you still got to pay them. I feel like you still pay them at the market price. Like, if the market for QBs is around 41, more than likely million, you can't go off and give Lamar $50 million. I mean, you can, but I personally wouldn't do it. You still got to try to negotiate. Hey, man, the market still says QBs are getting 41. We're going to try to give you, 42 and a half. So we can go out and get other free agents. But someone wild is going to wild out. That's trash, like the Jets, and say, all right, Lamar, we'll give you 80 million, something wild, because they just trying to get players.
You know, think about
they just trying to get
Aaron Rodgers too.
Yeah,
watch Aaron Rodgers fuck around and get paid. Yeah,
I think it's gonna be that situation with Joe Flacco and that Tony Romo situation.
Yes,
overpaid.
Overpaid like a mother.
Thank you, Jerry Jones. Thank you. Ruined our team for 3 years. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Couldn't make the playoffs for 2 years straight. Thank you, sir. I don't know. I agree with Kevin. I think some wild ass team's gonna give some player. It may not even be a quarterback. It may be a running back. They're gonna give somebody a fucking $40 million, $35 million contract to play running back, and then the market fucking resets back up. I think the smart teams like the Baltimores and the Pittsburghs and I think Kansas City does a really good job. The Patriots definitely do a hell of a job. I think they'll kind of stick to what he was saying, like, nah, this is the cap for quarterback. So even if Lamar gets, like, Patty's getting 45, I could see Baltimore being childish and saying, here's 46, because the market did go up $28 million. But it's not outside, like, it's not like they're paying him like a crazy number. That way they can use that extra $28 million to go get other players. But like he said, what's going to ruin it is some wild ass team is going to get a pass rusher and get that nigga 30 million, or they're going to get a corner and get that nigga 30 million a year. And now the whole fucking market resets, and now corners are getting paid $30 million when they don't deserve it.
Yeah. And I think we talked about 2KP earlier, like earlier for the year. I think Jerry knew, the cap's going to go up next year. I'm fine with it now. Let's give back his money. So yeah, there was definitely something in there.
Yeah, because that number don't mean shit next year, because that's just going to be the base pay for quarterbacks.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. It was just weird though. Out like right when they start finding out about the cap, you know what? Fuck it, signs that. Let's go.
Yeah, go ahead and give him the money. Give him the bag. So I mean, you got a team like Kansas City that jumped on it early. So Patty getting paid 45 for the next 10 years, but in 10 years, $45 million ain't gonna be shit. That's gonna be that's gonna be chump change. These niggas gonna be getting paid. TV revenue, all that shit is still going up, and I think it's gonna be crazy next year because we finally get the fans back in.
Yep.
So if you're getting 45 this year, and we can afford to pay you 45 this year, next year we probably could have afforded to pay you, if you Patrick Mahomes, 60. and not even have thought about it. But he fucked himself. But I mean, you tell me 45.
But that's ridiculous. Listen,
I'm signing the line
listen
too.
to how crazy that sounds, though, man. $45 million to throw a football?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Stay in shape and throw a football.
That's crazy, man.
And look, my mom always complains all the time that these niggas get paid too much, but I mean, it is what it is. Let me get some change.
I even saw an article too, like something with Steph Curry. He's gonna be like the first time the players had $200 million contracts, whatever.
Yeah,
that's crazy, dude. That's fucking crazy.
It's because these players they are their own brand now. So they're driving the force behind. Like, think if Curry leaves Golden State, no one's watching a Golden State game ever again.
All these random ass Golden State fans, yeah. Exactly.
Oh, they already gone.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, it's like look at Brooklyn. Like, who was watching Brooklyn Nets play?
Yeah, no.
Who's watching the Cavs play?
Yeah.
So all these small markets, nobody gives a fuck about them. So they gotta pay crazy money to keep these guys in house.
And I hate that we passed over it, but I'm so happy that Dallas is 2-up on the Clippers. Fuck Kawhi Leonard. Fuck his New Balances. fuck everything about that, man. All right, I just wanted to put that out there.
Oh, man, dog. Leave the flaw out of this. He got his ring already without y'all, man. Like, it's over. He proved he can win.
Man, KD was hurt, man.
So the Clippers' problem is that Paul George sucks in the playoffs. It's not Kawhi. Kawhi putting up 30 a night.
Paul George hooped last night, though. He had 28.
But tomorrow night, he's going to have 14.
Yeah, Luka's just a bad man right now. Ain't nobody guarding Luka.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Luka has an offensive lineman's number. And I saw a meme that says, this nigga has a great Clips haircut, and he beating the Clippers in the playoffs. Man, 77? Who wears 77 in basketball? The numbers don't even go past 50. I don't even think the numbers went past like 50. And this nigga got 77 on. And you can't even say, oh, that was my dad's number, or like, he's just 77.
And what was World Peace? World Peace, wasn't he like 68 or something?
96.
Like
oh, yeah.
96, yeah.
He was 96, yeah.
Yes.
But we already knew he was a wild ass nigga.
Yeah,
he was an exception. He was just out of left field, man.
Let me get
Lucas is a regular ass nigga that can shoot and dribble like 77. Come on, dog. I don't even make no fucking sense of basketball. Well, speaking of that, all the NFL, I mean, we got linebackers wearing number 6 and 5.
Yeah. Right, so Jalen Smith, right, Joseph? He went to 9. He's
changed to number 9.
Patrick Queen went to number 6.
I like it. Yeah, I like the 6 on Patrick Queen.
I like it, but it looks so fucking weird because they were showing. I was watching like OTAs. I'm like, wait a minute, is that a receiver cutting across, or wait, he on defense? Like, it's gonna be so confusing.
Yeah.
It looks weird. You think it's like their practice jersey just for practice, when really that's the real number. Who was it? Tom Brady said he hates it because it's gonna be hard for him to realize like who is he throwing to.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the positions and all that. Yeah, they're off. Because you're like, is that a safety?
Number
is that
96 receiver.
Oh, that's a defensive tackle. Yeah. Exactly, bro.
Defense. Yeah, because you're not gonna know where niggas is lining up.
Yeah, you're like
number 6 playing the edge rush. Like,
is that a corner blitz or is that a DN? Yeah, bro.
That's gonna fuck everything up. Tackle over and then eligible receivers. That's gonna be all out of place.
They better hope Aaron Donald don't change to a single digit number. They really gonna be fucked.
You're not gonna know where that nigga's at.
Like a 3?
Oh. Where's number 3 at? What the fuck? Where is he at?
They should have gave everybody though, man. I want to see like a center with a number 7. Or give him a left tackle. Give him a left tackle with number 9, bro. Let them stun. Let them
that 7 jersey's
bro.
Gonna shrivel like bacon. Come on now.
They don't even make those jerseys past medium, dog. Like
a cold ass left guard, number 17. You know what I mean? Give him some dope, bro.
Just getting into the Hall of Fame with a number 6 jersey. Come on, dog.
No.
The quarterback wearing number 8. The center that's pulling is wearing number 9. Come on, dog. Hell no. Hell no, dog.
Shit. Oh man.
All right, man. So there's been a lot of notable players not showing up at OTAs, and of course, Aaron Rodgers has been one of them. Where do we see this, Joe? Where's this situation going, man? What is he gonna get traded? Are they gonna figure it out? What's going on?
I think it's gonna go one or two ways, but I think they either give him a fat ass contract or they trade him. That's the only two things I can think of. I think honestly he just wants out of there. So, but if not, if he ends up staying, I think he's gonna kind of force their hand and like, all right, well, I want a new contract then. And I think
So is he gonna sit out this season?
No, I think he plays. I think he plays no matter what. But I think with Green Bay is one of those. Remember, they don't have an owner, right? So it's all like a fucking
They have a GM
round
though.
table. Yeah. But I think with them is they're gonna come up with a situation fast. I mean, shit, they already have Jordan Love, running his drills and doing all that stuff. But even with them,
that nigga looks terrible.
Yeah, and with no receivers either, they had to get practice squad receivers to go out there because none of the receivers showed up. So, but yeah, I think they're gonna make a quick call on him, man. I think they'll trade him right away, or they'll just give him a fat ass contract. He's already unhappy. So I mean,
Joseph, with that being said, like you said, none of the receivers showed up. Is that them showing solidarity with their quarterback, or?
I think it is, because when you have a player like Aaron Rodgers, the caliber of Aaron Rodgers, and he's open verbally about what's going on. I mean, he had an interview with Kenny May on his last Sports Center talking about how what went down, what happened with Green Bay and the organization. I think when you're that open verbally, I think that cuts ties immediately. Like, I mean, you're literally putting down the organization and like in the open media about what's going on. So I think that kind of severs ties, and I don't think he's coming back. I think they're gonna have to do everything just to move on from him.
So Kevin, where do you see him going? Because there's some teams with quarterback needs, some teams that just drafted. So,
well, the only team that he's really been linked to really is Denver. That's the only. But and you know how John Elway likes his QBs, man. So
Caucasian.
I mean, yeah, shit. I mean, I'm pretty sure anybody's better than Drew Lock that they got. So, but if I'm the Packers GM, either like you said, you got to give Julio a contract. Not Julio. You got to give Aaron Rodgers a contract, or I'm sorry, I'm calling Atlanta right now. Y'all can have my first, second, and third. Give me Julio, because that's what he's really been begging for, was another receiver.
Yeah.
Get him another receiver, even if it's not Julio. Give him another starting caliber receiver or somebody that can help him out.
Ain't that selfish of him though? Because they were the number 2 ranked offense last season. They won 13 games for the second season in a row, and the issue for them has been defense for the last 2 seasons. They can't stop nobody. So from his perspective, is that a little selfish?
So I was with you on that, right? And then they pulled out this stat. I think it was like, out of all the drafts that he's been a part of, they've only drafted 1 offensive player in the first round.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn. So like they've been working on their defense for years, and they just can't get that shit. Like,
so what do you do? Just give up on the defense and just only draft offense?
Nah, but I mean, I understand, but you can't just go straight defense for 12 years and not get him no weapons when he's been asking for weapons.
Yeah.
Like Devontae Adams, when he got Devontae Adams, I mean, no one knew when Devontae first got there that he was going to become a top 3 receiver in the league.
Yeah.
But come on now, his second best receiver is Valdez-Scantling.
So he got a top 3 receiver. He's got a top 10 running back for sure. I would even say top 5, depending on last year. He's got a top 3 offensive line. So why do I need to go get more offensive players?
But it's the same thing.
When the defense sucks.
Yeah, but it's kind of the reverse thing of what the Cowboys do. The Cowboys go all offense, and then they don't take care of their defense, right?
No.
And we see where that got them.
Yeah, but with the Packers, I mean, they've tried to draft defensive players, and they've gotten people in free agency. But I think their biggest problem is the secondary, because like in the playoff game, you can't let it's about to be halftime. You can't let Scotty Miller just run right by you.
Yeah.
Like you can't have.
And you got in the last
he's faster than Cheetah. So
I don't know about all that.
And then like the last offensive player they drafted was a quarterback. Was
Jordan Love.
But he said he didn't have a problem with that. That was never the issue.
Yeah.
It was the other stuff that.
Yeah. He was saying it was the culture, the organization, things that was being done, like in front office wise. Yeah.
They need a damn owner. That's what it is. That whole the city is the owner type of shit.
Yeah.
That shit.
Nah.
They need to fix that shit.
They need an owner not named Jerry Jones, but that's all right. That's neither here nor there. They need Khan. You know who? Jeff Bezos just need to buy them niggas. That's what it is. He got.
Imagine that.
Hey, I guarantee you buys a team soon, bro. Because I mean,
for sure.
that whole new NFL deal that he has with them right now. So watch something's like
he could just get the same money he paying out right back.
Yeah,
which would be childish.
But if someone was to buy the Packers, they got to like divide that money up between everyone who has.
Yeah, the shares or
fine.
something. It's gonna be.
Yeah, that's fine though.
I'll just
if you flash enough money,
shit.
Jeff Bezos will be charged and say, "Here's $10 billion. Split that shit. I want the Packers."
yeah, split that shit.
He don't care. This nigga's worth over $400 billion. He's almost a trillionaire. That's water. That's $20 for this nigga. All right, so we'll keep it moving, man. So obviously, Netflix came out with a new movie this week called Army of the Dead. Stars Dave Bautista, former WWE champion, former Evolution member. Y'all already know what it is. Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy. So yeah, he's a stealthy dude. You know, he can't be seen when he's not moving. I know Joe said he's watched the movie already. I'm not watching that shit.
Don't waste your fucking time on that shit.
I'm not watching that shit.
That shit was ass fucking cheeks, bro.
Is it worse than Bright?
No, Bright was way better than this. Bright was way better.
Whoa!
Hey, Bright was way better than this shit. Like, here, I'll do Batista. Oh shit! There, boom! I just did how he acts. Oh goddamn! And he was the best
put
actor.
the Doc Rivers picture up.
They even, hey, that dude from Power. You know, I forgot what his name is, but he's in there. The dude from Power. Y'all watch Power by any chance?
Hell no.
No.
Okay, well I don't watch it either, so I don't know his name. I just know he's from Power. So, because he ain't been in nothing else, and now I know why. Because he can't fucking act to save his goddamn life, bro. I'm like, that movie.
Come on.
But you know what it is? That movie. Remember the game Left 4 Dead?
Yes.
Okay, it kind of reminded me like like Zack Snyder was like, you know, I'm gonna play old ass game. Oh shit, I'm gonna play Left 4 Dead. Oh shit, this. You know what? I'm gonna take the storyline from Left 4 Dead and just fucking make a movie. That's
so many of you don't know. It's a zombie movie. It's a zombie apocalypse movie. So Zack Snyder is that nigga, but he do be fucking us sometimes. So Kevin, you gonna watch it or what?
Nah. I don't really watch
No
those.
chance.
Nah, probably not.
Batista's your nigga. No chance.
Yeah, nah.
I
didn't really like.
honestly.
To be honest, there's never been a wrestler in any movie that I've like. Oh, I got to see this movie.
Wait a minute.
That I can think of. Oh well, I'm not. But he I'm talking about like just the.
It doesn't matter what movies you watching.
like you can't tell me that See No Evil movie with Kane was good. It wasn't. Kane was horrible in that movie. That movie was horrible.
Okay. That movie was ass. Yeah, that movie was funny.
So you're not watching The Marine with The Miz?
No.
5, 6, 7, 8.
No, bro. And then you got movies like, what is it? The Pacifier with Triple H and shit. Like, come on, dog.
Don't bring my guy into this,
dog. I'll even say the movies with I think Stone Cold probably played the best part in the
Expendables, whatever.
No, the football movie with Kevin Nash.
Oh, Longest Yard.
Longest Yard. Yeah. That was probably the best acting I've seen.
He's a racist in the movie. Get back in your cell, boy. That's how a white man run the ball.
Because he was in that other movie though, right? Where he's like a killer or whatnot, Stone Cold. That shit was horrible. Yeah, that shit was.
So you don't, Joseph, you fuck with Cena's acting career?
He's getting better.
Okay.
But
is it the hair?
I think, I don't know.
I think
I'll tell you what, I'm not gonna watch Fast 9 because of him, but he's getting better. He's trying to be on the status of The Rock, and I don't blame him.
Yeah.
So, no, he can't reach that plateau though.
Oh no, for sure, no.
First of all, I just hate how. God damn, I hate movies, bro. Like maybe COVID fucked it up for me because I used to love movies. Okay, but Fast 9, he's all of a sudden Dom Toretto's brother.
They're not even the same race.
Come on, man.
A whole mixed black man with a white dude and they brothers. I said, come on.
Come on, man.
We seen this nigga for 9 movies and all of a sudden he got a brother.
Oh yeah, man.
Dog. And in the trailer, they show this nigga catching a car. He's
right
on the top of a car. Another car flips and this nigga just catches it. I said, what in the fuck is this? This nigga should be dead.
Well, shit, he jumped from mountain to mountain on that other one. He was like, oh, we got this, lady. He just fucking catches on the little thing, swings and catches on the mountain.
A rope, Joe. A rope is gonna carry a car with two people in it.
Man.
Come on, dog. Now I'm not talking. We shouldn't even be talking about Fast and Furious. So we'll keep it moving. Obviously, we have our boy Joseph on here, our residential Disney plug. This nigga goes to Disney about 5 times a year. If you ever see somebody taking pictures with Mickey Mouse and punching kids in lines to get on rides, it's probably Joseph.
There we go.
He's got every collector's cup for the last 10 years from Disney.
Oh, now you wildin'. You wildin'.
Did you go to McDonald's and get those cups too, bro?
Yeah, you wildin'. I feel like toys when I was young, but
hey, we all did shit.
Yeah.
Had a little Tarzan and everything. So I'm gonna pose this question to you first. So it's either this or that. One of these movies and everything about it has to stay. The other one has to go. So Lion King or Toy Story?
Ooh.
Are you giving him like Toy Story 1 kind of thing, or are you giving any?
No, the yeah, let's go with the first movie. The first movie, because that'd be unfair. Because it's because Lion King 2 sucked. We're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
So the first 2 movies.
Damn.
I'm
gonna go Toy Story.
Gotta go.
I'm gonna go Toy Story. No, it stays. Lion King can go.
It stays. Okay.
Lion King can go. Toy Story stays. I don't know. I just never really attached myself to Lion King. I mean, yeah, granted, when I grow older, you understand the concept of it, right? But Toy Story, that was the movie, man. Everyone got up on Toy Story when you were young. I played that VHS over and over again. So until that tape broke off. Yeah. And even came out with the toys at McDonald's and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Toy Story for sure.
Kevin, what you got? Toy Story or Lion King?
Yeah, I gotta go with Toy Story stays. I just think for Toy Story, the rewatchability of it is more than Lion King. And I think just in general, like Lion King, don't get me wrong, is a great movie, but for a lot of people, it's just too heavy, I guess, because all the stuff he goes through, I'm guessing. But Toy Story, I mean, and when you got to think about all the actors Toy Story had too, like that's a lot of people you lose. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of people you lose, and motherfuckers just jumping on the floor as adults, and he's coming, just dropping and like, because really to be honest, the only real part of Lion King that everyone ever talks about is when kills Mufasa when he throws him off the cliff.
Hold on. Now you're being disrespectful because Hakuna Matata.
For the most part. But for the most part.
Yeah. The part that gets you. Like simping. Stop.
Come on, dog.
That's really the only that's the main part that if you call someone random right now and tell them, hey, tell me a part about Lion King, they're gonna probably bring up that part. Toy Story has so many parts you can bring, especially the first one that you can bring up. They can Woody tried to run, bust over with RC out the window. And then tried to lie about it. Like, come on, man.
There's so many jokes that you don't get as a kid, and when you rewatch it as an adult, that you understand.
Yeah.
Like so many innuendos that they put in.
She's a hooker.
Yeah, that's the first thing that came to mind. She was a hooker.
I'm Woody. Howdy. Joe, what you got, man? Lion King or Toy Story?
Man, I don't know. I'm gonna say this. All right, I think the Lion King is super overrated. Like I think it's one of the most overrated Disney movies.
Oh my god!
I'll tell you right now, I cannot rewatch that shit to save my life. So I would definitely go Toy Story all day, every day. But the Lion King, like Kevin was saying, like you only really remember when Scar kills him. You know, of course the singing and dancing bullshit, but nah, bro, fuck the Lion King.
So you don't fuck with the musical aspect of any of the Disney movies, then?
No, I mean, like I said, it was cool, I guess. If you want to, you know.
Like I said, I guess
it was all right. You know, it was all right. Toy Story is where it's at, bro. Toy Story is where it's at, man.
All right, so I've been trying to make the case, but I'm on the same page. Toy Story ain't going nowhere. These niggas said, we're out of monkeys. And we're trying to lure monkeys on the Like, there's just so many. I'm Mrs. Nesbit. Like, there's just so many. Like, I don't even cry when this nigga Buzz like tries to fly and breaks his arm. Like that shit was so funny to me. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's like this nigga don't know he a toy. Like
and he would take that shit. Boy, that laser.
Potato Head messed up his face and said, "Look, I'm Picasso."
Picasso.
He said, "I don't get it. You uncultured swine. Like, come on."
That nigga was just clicking the remote. He said, "Nope, gotta go all the way back around."
Yeah, bro. Yeah, like you said, every character kind of had their own little thing. You know, the hell yeah.
Yeah. So
fucking
Slink was that nigga though.
Yeah, Slink was like somebody you need with you, bro. Slink will always be.
Yeah, that's your homeboy. That's your road dog right there. Literally.
Yeah.
Nigga said, "I'm stretching out too far."
Yeah.
That movie was so childish, dog. So childish. But now, okay, so consensus 4-0.
Yep.
Toy Story wins.
Yes. Get Lion King.
All you Lion King fans. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. All right, cool. So we got another question. So I'll go to Kevin on this one first. Actually, let's go to Joe because he don't. No, let's go to Kevin. Let's go to Kevin first. All right. One gotta go. So Saturday morning cartoons, we all grew up on them. We're not gonna put the big guns in there. So Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, not qualified. No animes are qualified because this would be too easy. So you gotta go with Powerpuff Girls, Dexter's Laboratory, Rocket Power, or them Rugrats, boy. One gotta go.
Off the back, Rugrats stays for sure.
Yeah,
Rugrats is that one stays for sure.
Damn this.
Rocket Power. People sleep on Rocket Power. Rocket Power was.
I fucked with Rocket Power heavy. The Magoo twist, bro.
So far, that boy got 2 for 2 for Nickelodeon. So let's see who he takes out.
I gotta take out Powerpuff Girls.
Oh,
I gotta stay with Dexter's Laboratory was just wild, bro.
Hey, Dexter's Laboratory was a shit, bro.
Powerpuff Girls is a good show, but I can't not choose that one over. And I know the easiest answer that most people are going to off the bat go with because they probably didn't watch the show, which is Rocket Power. But Rocket Power was
a shit, bro. Rocket Power was
I remember I took school pictures and the Rocket Power jumped. I had the pants and the jacket, bro.
Oh shit, that's what's up.
Yeah. I was like in elementary school. Yeah. So that would have to stay there.
Now I gotta go. I'm gonna find that picture for the episode too.
Yeah.
On here. So, Joe, what you got, man? One gotta go. Rugrats, Rocket Power, Dexter's, or Powerpuff Girls.
Same list as Kevin, man. I can't put Powerpuff Girls above any of the other ones. Like Kevin said too, Rocket Power, man. I think that was probably the easiest one for a lot of people, but I was always on that. Rocket Power was the shit, bro.
Yeah, it's just pissing me off.
But Powerpuff Girls, I'm gonna give it respect. I mean, I fucked with it heavy too, but it won't beat them, man.
So Powerpuff Girls was so much more progressive than the rest of these shows. Y'all niggas are out of there. Outside of Rugrats, Powerpuff Girls is second on this list. Right? That's for me. There's no way I'm getting rid of the Rowdy Rough Boys. JoJo. The Gang Green Gang. I'm not getting rid of him. That gay ass nigga. If you didn't know what gay people were, you have to watch. Like, if you watch Powerpuff Girls, it was our first exposure to gay people because him was gay as fuck. Like, this was a grown ass man walking around in heels talking about So
even as a kid, right? You were kind of like, oh, what the fuck?
This nigga's off. But I'm not giving up. Miss Bellum, who only showed from the neck up. That's all she showed. Not giving that up. Fucking Dexter's Laboratory was so fucking annoying.
Oh my
every
God,
time,
bro.
Every time this nigga was working on something, like, get the fuck out of here. Niggas come tiptoeing in and fucking shit up. Get out of here. It was a show about two nerds.
What about that episode where they did that anime crossover?
Every fucking cartoon does anime pandering. Fuck that monkey. Fuck the Justice League of America. Fuck all them niggas. Dexter's Laboratory was fucking terrible. Terrible. So y'all telling me right now, y'all put on Dexter's Laboratory to watch just randomly.
I was watching old one last night. I really would.
Y'all are fucking like, Y'all are lies, dog. If I go to y'all, I want screenshot your goddamn queue right now on Netflix or whatever HBO Max and send it to me. Guarantee that shit's not in there. Guarantee it. You get to
It's in
Ed
there,
and Nettie,
man.
you get to Courage, you get to so many other shows before you get to Dexter's fucking Laboratory.
Joseph, what do you
Nah,
think, bro?
man.
Joseph, what do you think, man? What do you think?
Man, Powder Puff's gotta go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well,
It's good. It's good, but
No.
only one of these shows has been rebooted, and that was Powerpuff Girls. That's all
I knew you
I'm
were gonna
saying.
say that shit.
from the
CW?
Yeah, for the
It don't
CW.
matter. It don't. No. So they actually have a new version of the Powerpuff Girls on Nickelodeon, and then
And
now
it
they're
looks
doing live
terrible.
action.
Oh yeah,
It
yeah,
does,
okay,
and
yeah,
they
yeah,
have the
yeah.
live action on CW. Exactly.
Yeah.
Ain't no real life Rugrats. Ain't no real. Nah, fuck that. It's the only show that sustained its likability for 30 years.
Hey, at least the Rugrats grew up. They ain't
Yeah.
kids
And it was
no more.
terrible. It was terrible.
Yeah.
That shit was terrible. We didn't want to see the Rugrats in school talking about getting a period and boy problems, and they didn't care about that. Hell no. My
I think the
nigga
Rugrats, aren't
Chucky
they doing
ran
a
in.
reboot?
Yeah, but it's gonna be terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reboots
It
They
should
are
bring
always
back like
bad
the original
ideas.
voice actors, right?
Yeah,
You should get a
but
side
it's
show.
supposed to be all CGI.
Yeah.
Oh shit, they should do the Rowdy Rough Boys. They had their own shit. If they would have had that, I think that would have been pretty straight.
They got beat in the first episode, so they
Yeah,
couldn't-
yeah.
They were one and
that shit
done.
was, yeah, they were one and done, but it was still a dope concept. Speaking of Saturday morning cartoons, Kevin, give me one sleeper cartoon that nobody thinks about anymore, but was lit. I got
shit.
mine, so I'm gonna give y'all a chance to think about it real quick.
Okay.
But mine is Ultimate Muscle. So it was a wrestling one that was
Yeah,
on WB 35.
The Lucha.
And-
Was it the Lucha?
Not Lucha, not Mucha Lucha.
Okay,
It was
Mucha,
called-
that was my.
Yeah.
Mucha
No.
Lucha was lit, but it's called Ultimate Muscle. So it was almost like an anime style. But they had this group on there called it was like basically like the NWO. They were the bad guys. They had a nigga on there named Kevin Mask, and he was like the big bad guy.
Yeah.
So everybody was based off of different wrestlers. So they had a Rey Mysterio. It was crazy, bro. But it was a great show.
That's dope.
This nigga used to put niggas on his shoulder, jump up to fucking the moon, and come back down. Pow! Kill them niggas in the ring. But it was crazy. It was crazy as fuck. But that's one of those sleeper shows that people do not. Fighting Futons is another one people don't talk about. But yeah, when you broke and ain't got cable, we watched a lot of this shit on WB 35.
I got mine. I'm gonna go with Recess.
Okay.
I never watched
Recess.
That's not a
Recess.
sleeper though. That's not a sleeper.
I got two though. It's mine's for me. It's either Recess, or
I know,
Code
some
Name
Reese's
Kids
Puffs.
Next Door.
Kids Next Door.
Kids Next Door.
Yeah, Code. Yeah, I'll give you that one.
Operation.
Yeah.
That shit was dope. Joseph, what you got, man?
I got a couple. I mean, first comes to mind is Street Sharks.
Yes.
Street Sharks was
Yeah, Street Sharks.
yeah.
That was a show.
Yes,
That was a
yes,
show.
Sharks. A couple honorable mentions. Beetleborgs. Y'all ever watch that?
Yeah, hell yeah.
shit, bro.
Beetleborgs was good.
Beetleborgs.
Damn, I forgot about that shit.
Because you watch Power Rangers and then you watch Beetleborgs.
Beetleborgs.
Oh,
Beetleborgs. Yeah.
Yeah, Beetleborgs and then Bobby's World.
That was Kevin's show.
Bobby's. Yeah. That was my
That was
shit right
Kevin's
there. That's
fucking
my
show,
shit.
dog. Wasn't that who's the guy?
It's the nigga Howie. What's that
Fucking
nigga name?
Howie
Manziel.
Manziel. Howie Manziel. Yeah, when he had hair. Speaking of Street Sharks, do y'all remember fucking Biker Mice from Mars?
Oh no.
Oh man,
I remember that show, but yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. All these fucking shows came because of Ninja Turtles, of course. Everybody wanted to make a fucking animal into a giant. Joe ain't got no shows. Look at that. He's looking at him.
No,
right now. He's trying to look at him.
dude, Beetleborgs. That was my shit. I totally forgot about Beetleborgs, man.
But that nigga
I'm over here looking at
this.
old pictures. I'm like, oh shit, that's crazy. No, bro, I got two shows that I fucked with heavily. You remember Gargoyles?
Fuck yes.
Gargoyles? Okay, so
Fuck
Gargoyles.
yes.
Yeah.
That was
I
dark.
fucked with that, and then
That was
it was.
dark.
And then fucking SWAT Cats. Y'all remember SWAT Cats?
Oh, this nigga
Bro,
had to bring
hey,
up SWAT Cats.
SWAT Cats was my shit, bro. I fucking SWAT.
That boy Joe was probably watching The Tick too.
The Tick. I forgot about the fucking Tick. Oh shit! No, but Gargoyles was like my shit. I love that cartoon. And then fucking like you said, Street Sharks went heavy. I fucking forgot about Beetleborgs, man. That shit went
all the shows back then, bro. They were either super light, like super funny and jokey, or they were fucking dark. Like
Gargoyles was dark, bro.
Gargoyles was dark. X-Men dark. Like
yes,
those are dark ass shows. It's like, why are we watching? Why are we learning about equality? And I'm just trying to eat cereal.
Yeah.
Get out of here, you filthy mutant!
Gargoyles was my first time out, like people be stabbing people in the back. I'm like, God damn, bro! Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What show, Kevin?
But Ugly Martians. That show was terrible.
I remember a little bit of it, but
that show was terrible. Dog. I don't know why they made that show.
It was obnoxious. It was just obnoxious. That's what it is.
They just was trying to piss us off. That's what it was.
Yeah, that show was.
Let's
horrible.
see what we can get on TV.
Is it bad that I didn't like Beavis or Butthead? Like that shit, I never got.
That wasn't us though.
That was really
like maybe
before
5 years ahead of us. That and fucking Ren and Stimpy, like it was so vulgar. Like
yeah, Ren and Stimpy was. Even Cow and Chicken was a little bit of, you know, Cow and Chicken
was eating ass on there.
Yeah, Cow and Chicken
for dinner.
Yeah, Cow and Chicken.
We'll get to the last topic real quick. And this is something I just thought of on the fly. So sticking with cartoons, we can talk about this shit all day. I'm gonna name my most underrated adult cartoon. And this will close it out. But the greatest, I'm gonna say probably the second greatest adult cartoon ever made, King of the Hill, hands down. King of the Hill is so. Maybe it's because we live in Texas, but if you don't appreciate King of the Hill, go back and watch just one random episode as an adult, and you'll understand why. But I think The Simpsons is like at that top spot. I think it's been around for I think 32 years, as long as I've been.
Yeah, something crazy.
Second show for me, right behind that, like not even close. Family Guy's not close. American Dad's not close. It's King of the Hill. King of the Hill for sure. So
you know, I just never got into like any of those, man. I don't know why or what. Like The Simpsons, I couldn't watch it. I just never. I probably watched. What? I probably never seen.
What
more
kind
than
of nigga don't watch The Simpsons?
I just don't watch it, bro. I probably never seen more than like 5 episodes in my whole time.
You wild.
You're fucking crazy, bro.
Bro. And then even though fucking King of the Hill is from Texas and all that shit, and I probably watched maybe less than 5 of those episodes too. Family Guy I just always watched.
He's a Cowboys fan. He tried to throw a ball through a fucking giant beer can and got mad because he let Tom Landry throw for him, and the nigga didn't take his jacket off. The nigga didn't take his jacket off.
That's
and he tackled him on the Dallas Cowboy field.
See, I didn't know anything.
And the explanation Tom Landry gave for not taking his jacket off is because he moved to Montana and he had been practicing to throw with his jacket on, so he never took it off.
That's it.
And Tom Landry missed the throw.
See, I didn't know all that, bro. So maybe I got to go check it out. But like Family Guy was probably like Family Guy, Futurama. Those were like only kind of adult.
Oh Lord, you cannot be.
But I think why King of the Hill is up there is because King of the Hill, like out of all the other like adult kind of cartoons, it was a one basically about like real life. Like they had real jobs.
Yeah, they had
like
real shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Peggy was a freaking substitute teacher. You know, Hank was a damn propane salesman. I mean, the other shows like Family Guy, they have jobs, but it's more like
hyperbole.
Yeah, like they just do random stuff. King of the Hill was like, okay, this episode's gonna be about, you know, you got the neighbor cheating on her husband with somebody and he don't know that ain't his son, and so you know, and like real stuff that goes on in the neighborhood, you know.
Yeah. The dude across the street used to be the Bill Dozer used to be the best football player and got to the army and now he's a fat slob. It's a crazy show, dog. I'm telling you, Joe, go watch one episode of King of the Hill and you'll be hooked. You'll be hooked. Joseph, what you got, man?
Celebrity Deathmatch.
Oh
man.
Hey, that's a good one.
God, and they're bringing it back supposedly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey,
with these new celebrities, nigga, that show's gonna be wild as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I forgot about Celebrity Deathmatch.
Nicki Minaj versus Cardi B.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I can see it right now,
you know they're gonna make that first episode.
Bow Wow versus Soulja Boy. I can see that shit right now. What, Kevin? What you about to say, dog?
No, I was gonna go with mine's. I gotta go with Robot Chicken. It's stupid, but I like Robot Chickens.
Yeah, I like
that
Robot
shit was
Chickens.
retarded,
but that Gumby episode was wild. Have you seen that show was wild, bro.
It was like six episodes straight. They showed this robot just humping the dryer, bro.
That shit is wild. Yeah, that's a wild.
And the last one I'm gonna say, if you haven't watched it, fucking Squidbillies.
Oh, that's
Squidbillies is
I heard of it,
fucking childish, dog. If you don't look like me, go hang from a tree. It is fucking squids.
Yeah.
Dog, it's childish. The nigga hat is different every episode, kind of like mine. You know, he switched it up, but it's always something crazy on there.
Yeah.
So if you haven't watched some of these shows that we're talking about, definitely go ahead. All the streaming services and platforms they're on, go check them out. But with that being said, this has been another episode of the Bruh What Podcast. Just like we ask y'all to do every week, like, comment, subscribe on the YouTube. The Instagram is about to start blowing up again. We're gonna reset that. So we'll have a lot of new content coming for you guys. But like every week, we appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Peace.
I had to see it. I put on the bus. I'ma leave the whole bleeding. I'ma leave the whole geeking. Have it gone by the weekend. Got too much water. She got me leaking. She got me leaking. I'm on the deep end. I'm on the deep end. Yeah. I can't see a damn thing, fake walk. I can't see a damn thing.